Just to get things going, Clottey might blow his top. That's what makes this such an intriguing fight. That's why I'm convinced here we've not got a second or third division fight. We've got a first division fight. We were spoilt last week by a Champions League final that was good. And generally Champions League finals don't deliver, as you know.
Steve, I am just hoping that we see a Zab Judah of the calibre of the Zab Judah that got in the ring with the Mayweather, the old Zab Judah, because if we see him in that kind of form, we could be in for a real treat tonight. Zab's on his way to the ring, so that seems like a good time for us to hand over to Las Vegas.
Zab Judah, who has been in some big fight nights, mainly because of his exorbitant personality and what he brings to the table in the sport.
Outside personality, and the thing about Zab Judah is, regardless of whatever the situation is, he always fights. It's not like he's giving up, and he's got the Mike Tyson look with the torn up towel around his neck, and he has a rest in peace symbol on the front of it for, I'm assuming, one of his friends back in Brooklyn.
Here comes Josh Clottey.
Very, very festive mood on the part of Joshua Clottey. Like he's going to a party, like it's carnival time or something.
If he's nervous, he doesn't show it, does he?
Well, yeah, unless that's his nervous dance, but he looks as cool as a cucumber. That's pretty difficult to look cool in Las Vegas in August.
Looks like he's got some sort of Santa Claus trim around his gloves.
Yeah, maybe that's where the presents are. Maybe the gifts are in those two hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Pearl at the Palms Resort and Casino, Las Vegas, Nevada, we welcome you to an evening of boxing after dark, being brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, in association with La Cerveza Tecate, Tecate Cerveza with Attitude, Affliction Clothing, and HBO Sports. These bouts are being sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Chairman is John Bailey. Commissioners, Skip Avancino Jr., Bill Brady, TJ Day, and Pat Lundvall. Executive Director is Keith Kaiser. Keeping track of time and knockdowns, we have Steve Esposito along with Mike Lasella. At our positions at ringside, Doctors James Game, David Watson, Al Campana, and Damon Zavala. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant IBF Welterweight Championship of the World. Supervising for the IBF, Al Lucas. The judges scoring the bout should it reach the distance. From Nevada, Dwayne Ford. From Pennsylvania, George Hill. And also out of Nevada, Glenn Trowbridge. Third man in the ring, referee Robert Bird. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter in the blue corner. He steps into the ring clad in burgundy trunks trimmed in black. He weighed in officially at 143 pounds. As a professional, he has compiled an impressive record consisting of 36 victories, with only 5 losses, 25 victories by way of knockout, and 2 no contests, including 4 world titles. The former junior welterweight, former undisputed welterweight, and former super welterweight champion of the world. Representing Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, Zab Super Judah. His opponent across the ring in the red corner. He steps in wearing the colors of his homeland, red, gold, and green. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds, with a professional record consisting of 34 victories, with only 2 losses, 21 of those victories coming by way of knockout, and 1 no contest. The #1 ranked welterweight contender in the world, fighting out of Accra, Ghana, Joshua Hitter Clottey.
One and one. All right, Mr. Judah, Mr. Clottey, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. This fight will be cleanly, competitively contested. Nothing else will be acceptable. If I tell you to stop, what that means is stop whatever you're doing, give me a clean break. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's do it.
And one of the best referees of all time, Robert Byrd, will be working this tonight. And when we got to the arena tonight, Tim Smith, who's working alongside me, the first thing we talked about was Judah coming in at 143, 4 pounds below 147. What do you make of that?
I don't know. I don't know whether he's overtrained or not. He's only gained 4 additional pounds between the weigh-in and tonight. On the other hand, Clottey has gained a whopping 13 pounds since the weigh-in, making him by far the bigger man. So
there's a 13-pound difference from Clottey to Judah on fight night.
Yes, on fight night. So
we got
Judah is a legitimate welterweight at this point.
And we got a middleweight over here in Hitter Clottey.
In Hitter Clottey, yeah. Right. But maybe Zab thought he needed to be a little bit faster, quicker on his feet.
We're scheduled for 12. Judah is a left-hander on the left side of your screen.
And this is as light as Judah has weighed for any fight. He was 145 for both Mayweather and Miguel Cotto. So we'll see how it works out for him tonight, being light on his feet.
Well, I've been hearing reports from his camp the last couple of 3 weeks, and there's no secret that Judah had a tendency not to train as hard as he should, out late at night before fights. And I think he finally got through to him, according to what I'm hearing, about the serious nature of what this fight means in terms of his boxing future.
Yeah.
We're scheduled for 12.
Well, he's looking very sharp, very quick on his feet as he slipped and ducked a big left hand by Clottey.
That's where Clottey holds his hands, folks. We mentioned it before. He's going to hold those hands high, got good defense, keeps pressure forward, and you'll see the more flashier fight. You couldn't find a more contrasting style, personality, as I said, technique, than these 2 guys in the ring right now. And there's been a lot of trash talking and usual tensions running high.
Yeah. And the
right hand from Clottey.
Right hand that lands for Clottey. Clottey felt like he had been disrespected by Zab back in 2004 in an incident at Gleason's gym in Brooklyn, where he said that Zab tried to invite him outside for a street fight after confronting him. for calling him out after Clottey had won a fight, and they asked him, who do you want to fight? He said, I want to fight Zab Judah. Zab took offense to that because he says he saw this guy every day in the gym and he never said anything.
Well, you can really hear ringside see the size difference coming into this fight, but Zab's advantage is probably going to be speed anyway, so he can neutralize that.
Zab,
almost a clash of heads right there.
Zab just stuck an uppercut, left uppercut in on Clottey.
But that's how, when you carry your gloves that high, Tim, Clottey just missed with the right-left, and he just came up short with that right. You get the sense there's some pin-up energy here they're trying to unleash.
But I got to tell you, Zab looks very fluid. Looks like looks like he wanted to come in lighter so he'd be able to move. And I'm telling you, he looks the epitome of the slick lefty right now. The slick southpaw style is working well for him against Clottey.
Final 10 seconds of round one. So there's the speed advantage. If he can keep Clottey out kicked into those punches, he'll have a good night.
Clottey's corner's telling me he's doing good. And throw the left hand, let the left hand touch him, and let the left hand go. He's telling him to cut him off.
In the gym. Keep your defense tight. I won that round, right? You got it. You got it. Yeah. Just keep getting off. Keep getting off first.
You heard Zab Judah sort of asking and telling, I won that round, right, to his father. I guess as a confirmation that his good work was going to be rewarded when winning a round. Obviously, his dad doesn't know what the judges how they saw it, but
what that tells me, Tim, is that he's in here and fully intends to box his way to a W if he can tonight. Counting rounds, knowing what he's up against, doing what he does best.
Right.
Stick and move. But Clottey might have another answer for that.
He's trying.
Clottey's been missing a lot in the first couple of rounds, but it's up to Judah to keep him out of range.
Zab's doing a really good job of circling Clottey, and Clottey's corner was telling him to cut the ring off and throw the left, but he hasn't been able to do that. That might be easier said than done.
Seems like a pro-Judah crowd here tonight. That sounded good, but those punches landed squarely on Clottey's gloves.
Well, the thing is, there are more people willing to say that they're from Brooklyn than willing to say they're from the Bronx.
I suppose so. I just watching Clottey here about his patience. He's not going to get away from those high gloves and that stance, defensive stance.
Clottey just took a warning from referee Robert Byrd there on a low punch. He stuck a left hand on the. Looked to me like it was right on the belt.
This is Judah at his best. Almost slipped right there when he moves and punches, using his speed. Can he continue it throughout the fight? That's the question. Right hand just landed from Clottey right there. That's Judah got a little careless.
And that right hand stunned Judah a little bit.
Another lead right from Clottey. See, Zab holds his hands real low, inviting a punch.
Well, he thinks that he's fast enough to slip it, but that was a couple of pinpoint accurate right hands.
Uppercut from Clottey, another one.
Double uppercut.
Left, then a right hand uppercut. Another right hand that got to Zab Judah.
Staggered Zab a little bit. Zab has stopped moving. That's not a good thing.
No, it's not. Double pumping the jab out there. Final seconds of round 2.
Clottey's trying to neutralize that lefty stance spot.
That's a tough round to score right there.
I'm going to give it to Clottey just based on the
heavier punches.
The heavier punches and the uppercut, the right and the left uppercut.
Let me see. I'm good. You look good. Wrap it on the grease on his face. Oh, you got it. Yeah, give me water. Yo, how you feel? Good. Listen, you got to keep boxing. He's trying to get you in a little corner on the rope, and he's trying to go off. He's throwing one shot at a time. Yeah, that's all he's doing. A hook, I'm straight. He do this here. He leads with the right hand. So keep your hands up. You all right?
Ahead. There's a replay here, and there's that straight right on the button, right down the pike by Joshua Clottey. And there's that uppercut. Good work in that round by Joshua Clottey, doing what he needs to do, trying to get inside of that defense of Zab Judah. Zab does keep his hands down low. That's something he's going to have to be a little bit concerned about, because it seems like Clottey has enough speed to get there when he needs to get there.
I've been impressed with Clottey's speed. Round 3 now scheduled for 12 here from the Palms Casino and Hotel in Las Vegas. Zab Judah probably maybe facing a last hurrah here. Josh Clottey comes in.
A little bit of wrestling.
A little wrestling breaking out there.
Zab gives the international Brooklyn sign of what are you going to do? The shrug.
Absolutely. See, he's got to use his speed and his boxing ability to keep Clottey confused and frustrated.
Keep him off balance.
Keep him off balance.
Don't let him get into a rhythm, because Clottey's a rhythm fighter. He needs to get into a rhythm to unsettle you and to walk you down so that pressure can take over. And now Clottey's just trying to establish a rhythm with that right hand.
He's throwing a lead right quite a bit, digging in the body right there. He's trying to cut off the rings, what he's trying to do. Misses way over the top as they clinch.
You know, he's got that right leg on the outside of Judah, keeping him inside of everything, trying to neutralize that lefty stance.
He's trying to step outside that right foot and cut Judah off, which is basic boxing technique if you want to know what you have to do. Clottey just caught one coming forward.
Got a big right hand coming forward.
Yes, he did. He's, like you said, Tim, he's having trouble finding that rhythm, and he's just throwing one punch at a time, as Judah's corner was mentioning. He's going to have to be able to win this fight. He's going to have to put the punches together and cut Judah off. Now, that's not where Judah wants to be, right there in that corner. So he stepped quickly out. Good move. Get back in the center of the ring and go to work.
Yeah, this fight works as Zab keeps it in the center of the ring. Works perfectly for Zab if he can keep him in the center of the ring and box.
Which was the critical mistake Miguel Cotto made last week.
Absolutely. It's a double left hook from Clottey, but I think Zab picked it off.
Lead right again from Clottey, which we've seen. Rounds blazing by. Final seconds. Round 3 here.
Does this fight seem like it's going faster than normal?
It sure does.
Nice pace by both guys.
Straight up.
Clottey's trainer is telling him when he goes to the body to bring it up, to throw that uppercut, to throw the right uppercut. Try to get through Judah's defense. So they want him to stay close and work the body and come up. And here's Zab throwing that right hand, sticking it.
Good defense.
Very good defense. Then a nice little hip check there.
Second out, mouthpiece in. Second out, mouthpiece.
I got to think Yoel's pretty happy about what he's seeing from his son so far.
Yeah, he's doing
what they want him to do.
He's doing what he needs to do.
Round 4. Zab Judah on the right side of your screen. Joshua Clottey on the left. Colors have gone. There's an uppercut that staggered Judah.
Staggered Zab.
Got caught kind of out of balance there a little bit.
Caught him right as he was turning.
Yep. Judah stepping up the intensity now, and the crowd's sensing it. Now he's using the speed. Kind of got a wake-up call there, Tim.
Yeah.
And now Clottey kind of has a sly grin on his face. Uh-oh. Judah just got caught with that right hand, that lead right hand that Clottey's been throwing.
And it just sort of neutralized all of that nice body work that Zab was doing.
Yep.
That lead right hand.
Another lead right.
So punishing.
And quick.
Zab seems surprised at the power of that shot. He's given Clottey a quizzical look, like I didn't know you could hit that hard.
Well,
that was a low blow.
He hurt his nose.
That was a low blow.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Let's go.
And the ref is like, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Clottey's PO'd now. He's starting to throw since he got his attention.
And that lead right hand has, busted the nose of Zab Judah. Zab's got blood coming out of his nose. Man.
Yeah, I told you. I started to see that. He's having trouble breathing.
Exactly what Clottey's corner told him to do. Is come inside, work the body, and throw that uppercut. And he just did that. He just executed it to perfection.
This all turned in this round.
This fight has turned completely.
When Zab got hit, being turned, and now the nose is an issue with the blood coming out and the breathing issue.
Well, here's a Miguel Cotto, Antonio Margarito situation we got with the nose.
And that happened early in that fight and happened early in this one, too.
We're in the 4th round. It's happened in the 4th round here. It happened in the 2nd round last week. So, again, when you have a nose issue, it's a matter of conditioning and, and breathing. And
Clottey's just walking in right now.
Just walking in, throwing single shots.
Yep, and now an uppercut to try to put something behind it there. Judah's hurt.
Zab's hurt.
Yep, he's hurt.
You can tell it now.
He got stung really hard. That nose is bleeding. And Clottey opposing his right now. 23 seconds left in round 4, and what a turn of events here.
And Clottey's keeping up the pressure. He's staying right on top of Zab. He's closing the distance. He's working the body. He's doing exactly what his corner said. Work the body and come up. And Clottey keeps looking menacingly over at Zab's corner like he was a grudge against them as well.
Sit down. Give me that water.
You okay? I know you're all right. You're all right.
You're all right. You're all right.
No problem.
It's nothing, baby. It's nothing. How you feel now? How you feel?
Good.
Right?
Good. He feel good.
Listen, you're going to put more pressure. You keep digging that. This is 1, 2, 3. Think in your mind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circles. That's the fight.
There's a replay, that punishing right hand straight down the middle by Joshua Clottey.
Seconds out.
There's the uppercut. He's working the middle the same way his trainer told him to do in that round. There he is with the uppercut again, the double uppercut. Double uppercut left hand. It's getting through now. It wasn't getting through before, but now it's getting through.
There's that right hand again. I'm telling you, Tim, I think the word is menacing, the look on Clottey's face. He has not been phased at a big round 4, and he's a force to be reckoned with right now. We'll see if Judah can find a way to turn this fight around yet again. Long way to go.
Well, he came in, he said, hey, this is my time. At the press conference, he said, it's my time. It's not my time to be a champion. I've waited a long time. And then he punctuated that by saying that I'm going to make Zab Judah cry.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
Zab's getting a warning now again from Bird.
That was right on the belt line. It wasn't low. I saw the punch, but it got Clottey's attention. It is suck it up time now for Zab Judah. Good counter there. If he can get Clottey moving in an awkward position using his speed, that's what he did best in the first couple of 3 rounds.
Yeah, but you know what? Clottey is just so solid. He's a bigger man now, and that was a low blow. I think Zab's in trouble.
I think he is too.
I think Zab's in big trouble now.
I think you're exactly right.
Clottey's just teeing off on him. And Zab can't get through now.
It's that right hand. Uppercut. No. Judah, that's a pretty good right hand that Clottey picked off. I think it hurt a little bit, though. Shook his head.
Clottey's catching a lot of those body shots on his elbows and his arms, and I don't think that any of those things that Zab is throwing to the body.
Good body work from Clottey. Little uppercut there. This is not where Zab wants to be with this guy.
He doesn't want to be inside there because nothing he can do inside is making a difference to Joshua Clottey. It's not hurting him. It's not backing him up, and he just continues to come forward.
Have we got a classic Tim big man, little man fight going on here?
I think we do. I think it was a mistake to come in at 143. I know he wanted to probably be faster, but you know he's giving away too much to a bigger guy, a guy who probably at this point is a middleweight.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
Well, Robert Bird worried about the head clash. The right hand gets through again.
And that nose continues to bleed.
And the breathing is a problem.
Zab's mouth is wide open, which makes him more susceptible to getting cuts inside of his mouth if he gets hit with an uppercut, because he's not clamping down on that mouthpiece.
And Clottey is gaining confidence, as you can tell as we go along. Robert Bird's been busy, making sure there's no shenanigans. Now Clottey's making fun of Zab, which is not a good idea. You don't want to get him. You don't want to get Zab all fired up.
He just did.
He just did. That was disrespectful in every way.
Joshua, too much.
Joshua Clottey's corner is telling him he's waiting. He shouldn't be waiting for Zab Judah to mount his offense. They keep telling him to work the body, to keep working the body. This is Clottey doing exactly what they're telling him now. He's working the body, and then he's coming upstairs. And he's doing exactly what they're saying.
Yeah. Excited. The speed.
See the blood trickling out of Zab's nose. It's not a good situation.
Don't stand there, baby. Check it out, mouthpiece. Round 6. Round 6.
Round 6. The rounds are blazed by, and
I have Zab Judah only winning the first round. I got him way down on the scorecards. I got it.
Well, he also
4-1.
He also got
for Clottey.
He also got insulted the last 10 seconds of round 5, and Clottey just shrugged at him. I mean, that's Zab at his best when he can land punches and keep moving.
You know, this is a case of Zab Judah being the more talented boxer, but probably not the more rugged boxer, if that makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense because I think it's the size difference, once again, the power difference.
He's getting manhandled, and he's getting pushed around the ring. And he can win this fight by staying outside, by keeping it in the middle of the ring, but Joshua Clottey's not allowing him to do that. You can hear his corner telling him to box him, telling Zab to box. That's the fight that Zab can win. You cannot win a slugfest with Joshua Clottey. He can only win a points victory.
Working the right hand effectively. The left hand got in. Another one got in. That looks, wow. Zab comes to life here, Tim.
Yeah, but it's not affecting Joshua Clottey. Joshua Clottey is still standing in front of him and throwing punches. He hasn't backed him up yet. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. Zab can score points. He can win a points victory, but he's not going to be able to knock Joshua Clottey out.
Now Zab's talking.
And he's paying the price.
Uh-oh. Gonna take a point away. He's in deep trouble now.
Yeah, he's in big trouble.
Well, we've seen that happen before. I didn't see Bird take the point away yet.
Okay, here's a replay of the low blow. Let's see. Well, it's right on the thigh. So it was low.
Yeah, it didn't hit pay dirt as it was.
No, I didn't see Bird take a point away.
No, I didn't either.
Maybe gave him a warning.
Now Clottey pressing the issue now, trying to cut Judah off. Judah spitting blood from his mouth.
And that's what happens, you know, when
fills up.
Yeah, and he's bleeding from the upper reaches of his nose. Plus, you don't have to worry about cuts inside the mouth because you can't clamp down on that mouthpiece because you got to breathe through your mouth. And then you get cuts inside your mouth. Oh.
Judah landed some body punches, but not able, as Tim said, to slow Clottey down. He can outpoint. 10 seconds left as they pick up the pace here.
That was a good round by Zab Judah. Showed some toughness, coming back from an adverse situation, and he boxed. And that's the only way he's going to win this fight, is to be able to box. He cannot, just doesn't appear that he's going to be able to stop Joshua Clottey, because Joshua Clottey appears to be the bigger man at this point.
Then they get out, step around. Listen, you getting hit with Lee right here because you're pulling straight back. You know what I mean? Hit him out, don't pull. When you get through, drop. Stay low. When you come in, meet him, drop. Just stay low, circles. All day, that's all you got to do. Come on with that jab. Start with the jab, and finish with it. Feel good, Dad. Feel good. Boxing. Feel good.
You're telling Joshua Clottey he's got to double up his punches. He's got to let his hands go. He's got to throw the left and the right. Hey, I got to tell you, I don't know. It looks like he's doing that. But maybe they're stating the obvious just to make a point.
I think the point is that he, according to his corner, just doesn't look fluid enough when he can take more punishment than Judah can. Of course, Judah's tough to hit. I mean, it's a matter of styles. Quick left-hander with a good jab. We're in round 7, by the way. Judah's on the right side of your screen. Joshua Clottey. This is for the IBF championship, the welterweight title of the world.
The one that Antonio Margarito vacated in order to fight Miguel Cotto.
Antonio Margarito is here tonight with the assumption that the winner of this fight will face Antonio Margarito.
And I can guarantee you, Antonio Margarito is hoping that Joshua Clottey doesn't win this fight.
Clottey went the distance against Margarito with a broken hand.
Because Antonio Margarito will be facing a mirror image of himself.
That's what I was going to point out. It would be a delight for the fans, but he's got to get through Judah first.
Zab's coming back. Zab's boxing.
Zab did a good job in round 6 boxing. We knew this would be a grueling test of will for both fighters coming in with so much on the line. Clottey does believe it's his time.
And Clottey's making it a bigger test of wills for Zab Judah because he's busted his nose and he's got him breathing hard.
The right hand got in again.
Right hand hurt.
That hurt. Now Clottey trying to clean up in the corner. Zab, being a veteran, holding on. There's just so much more firepower behind Clottey's punches. When he does land, it really staggers Judah. Final minute, round 7. Crowd really getting into this fight.
I don't think Joshua Clottey really realizes how hurt Zab Judah is.
Well, he's always been patient, you know, Tim. There's that lead right again. Yeah, we just got splattered. Judah over in the corner now, where he doesn't want to be. "30 seconds left of round 7.
Zab's bleeding profusely from the nose and from the mouth now. It's almost a carbon image of last
Oh, he
week.
just got caught with a right hand. Judah really got rocked right on the chin. He's holding on for dear life now.
At this point, yeah. He's
Absolutely. That was, I felt that punch down here.
He's holding on.
Oh, big round for Clottey. And Judah putting his hand in the air to say, I survived that.
Clottey's corner is telling him to let his hands go. Tell him not to wait. When they get inside to let it go. Here we go. Here's a replay, and that straight right, which has been finding a home all night long for Clottey, and that really hurt Zab. Zab is covering up in the corner. Zab throws this uppercut. It lands. It looks like it might have hurt Joshua Clottey. That might have been Zab's best punch of the night because it had Clottey holding on.
Seconds out.
Let me guess, you got it 5 rounds to 2. I'm just guessing.
You're clairvoyant. Yes. Or were you looking at my scorebook?
I can't read.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I have it 5 rounds to 2 for Joshua Clottey.
This is serious business going to the 8th round now for Zab Judah, who was really rocked at the end of round 7, but then he raised his fist defiantly into the air saying, hey, I'm still here. But the matter of fact in this fight is the strength of Clottey has neutralized the speed of Judah.
Zab's moving.
He's moving and getting hit with that right hand continuously.
He's staying, and the weird thing is he's staying within Clottey's range. And he's at the very end of those punches where it hurts. You know, he's taking the brunt of the punishment at the end of Clottey's punches. He hasn't been able to slip very many of them anymore.
Well, I've been impressed with Clottey's speed, especially with that right hand. I didn't expect him to be as fast as he showed tonight.
That lead right hand has found a home all night long by Joshua Clottey. There it is again.
That right hand again. And Judah needs to get out of that corner. He's kind of holding on now. Clottey is just the immovable object right now. He's like a piece of granite in there.
You know, they might want to bring the doctor in to look at Zab's nose.
We'll see what happens at the end of this round. Long way to go, round 8. I will say this much, based on what I've seen from Judah in the past. He has not lost his focus. He's fighting gamely against a tougher opponent.
We can't lose it. And a little smile there from Zab, and I think that's an indication that he was hurt, more so than anything else.
Well, he's getting chopped down. But I do give Judah a lot of credit for the punishment he's taken.
Gutsy
and
fight
the heart he's shown.
A gutsy fight from Zab Judah. Who would have thought you'd see this kind of
that right hand again? The right hand is just not being stopped by Judah. He has no answer for it. All the damage you see has been from that right hand.
Zab's holding on. He's waltzing around in the ring. And every now and then you see Clottey give that menacing stare to Zab's corner, like, I'm going to sit this guy in your lap pretty soon here.
He is wicked looking. 30 seconds left in round 8. This is another Clottey round, and he just kind of laughs. He got hit, which means he probably... Judah needs to unleash the speed right here. Judah's decided to make a stand here in the 8th round. Clottey holds those hands up high.
And he's catching everything on his gloves. Emmanuel Clottey caught pretty much all of those punches on his glove.
It looked good, but it's still, in my opinion, a Clottey round.
Yes, I agree with you.
Grab, you gotta focus. Don't let him walk in and punch, man. Touch him with something. Keep touching. Let your hands go. Keep throwing one punch.
He's doing good, Zab. He only throwing one punch. He only throwing one punch at a time.
Take a look at it, Tim.
Okay, here we go. Here's Zab, valiantly fighting back. Here you go. And Zab has him in the corner. But Joshua Clottey seems to be catching most of those on his glove. So good work by Zab in trying to score some points there, but not a lot of that broke through.
It's been a blistering pace tonight. The styles have been exactly what we anticipated. And the big difference has been the damage, I believe, to Zab Judah's nose that prevented him from breathing since the 4th round on.
Yeah.
And it's been a factor.
And the biggest factor is that lead right hand.
There it is again, which starts the blood flowing again.
By Joshua Clottey has just turned into a relentless punisher with that right hand. And it's a single shot. It's not, he's not putting anything else behind that. But it's an effective and damaging weapon nonetheless.
9th round sketch was that right hand again, folks. Excuse us for repeating herself, but it is the story. Now Judah holding on here and trying to get, Judah looking over at Robert Byrd saying he's holding me behind the head. But as they get closer, you could just see the size difference. If you don't think 13 pounds difference means anything, folks, take a look at this fight.
And Judah is in retreat now.
Yes, he is.
He's on his bicycle. And it looks like Zab's got a cut over his eye. And they're saying it's from a headbutt. That's a pretty nasty cut. It's right in the eyelid.
Ruled an accidental headbutt.
You can't see?
And Zab is saying he can't see.
That's a headbutt. No, I can see clearly.
Oh, wait a second. He's saying he can see clearly.
You see?
He said he can't see. I don't know if he wants to stop it right now because on my scorecard he's behind. So, he's run into these situations before with fighters that say they can't see. Looks like the doctor's going to stop it. Doctor's stopping it. That is a pretty bad cut, though. I did hear Zab say, I can see. The doctor held up one finger, waved it in front of his eye, and then waved it off. So, looks like your winner is going to be Joshua Clottey.
Zab
by TKO.
TKO, jab, an accidental headbutt, though. That's the point.
You're going to have to get a ruling on this because
if it's an accidental headbutt,
but you're supposed to go to the scorecard. You got to go to the scorecard.
Yes. From the previous rounds, not this one. So this accidental headbutt will not count in the decision. They will have to sort it out. They're going to go to the scorecards, but I don't believe. Look how bad that cut is.
That's really bad.
That's a
really
wicked cut.
That's a nasty cut.
That is a very nasty cut. The doctor made the right recommendation, I believe.
Yeah, you know what?
He can't stop the fight, only the referee can stop the fight.
But he can give that recommendation.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what, though? You let him come back and fight another day. There's no reason for Zab to get a permanent injury here in a situation like this in a big fight. His eye is sliced open pretty good there from that headbutt.
That is a textbook bad one, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
That's a textbook bad one.
Yeah.
Inside the eye, just below the eyebrow.
Okay, here we go on the replay. It looks like it's already cut right here now. He's got a small cut, and there's a punch that may have opened it up just a little bit more. That punch may have opened the cut up just a little bit more because you see the concern here by the referee, by Robert Byrd. after they came out of that clinch, after Joshua Clottey had hit him with a punch.
Well, I saw the commissioner raise the flag over there saying that was an accidental hit. Yeah, so.
But the cut did not look as severe after the headbutt. And Joshua Clottey looked like he landed a punch that opened it even greater. And Joshua Clottey's now saying that wasn't a headbutt. So,
well, if it's on the tape, I'm sure we'll find it. So he thought he'd ended the fight with a punch that sliced him open.
The doctor said Judah said he couldn't see. Doctor's quote is, he said he couldn't see.
All right, I just heard from Bill Kaplan that the doctor was responding to the fact that Judah said he could not see.
I thought I heard Judah say he could see, and the doctor held up a finger and waved it in front of him, but I thought I heard Judah say he could see. So I don't know. We'll have to, obviously, we're going to go to the scorecard right now.
Let's go to Lupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, after consulting with the ringside physician, referee Robert Bird stops this bout due to an accidental clash of heads at 1:22 of round number 9. And in accordance with the rules of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, we go to the scorecards to determine a winner. Judge George Hill scores about 86-85. Dwayne Ford, 87-84. And Judge Glenn Trobert scores about 86-85 for the winner by way of unanimous decision. And now, the IBF Welterweight Champion of the World, from Accra, Ghana, Joshua the Hater Clottey.
We weren't quite expecting it to finish like